Hey, I'm here to ask you something. Yes, something serious if you haven't noticed. But, I know this is super straightforward, even coming from someone like me, but I wanted to ask if you'd like to come over tonight. Yeah, like, stay over. And just for the record, I live alone, so you're fine. You don't have to deal with any nosy family members. Why? Simply because I want to. And it's been really lonely at my apartment, and I would love some company. Especially with someone that I know rather well. So what do you say? You down? Sweet. All right, I'll pick you up after school. Sound good? Yeah, no worries. I can drive by your house so you can pick up your things. Just bring like basic toiletries. You don't gotta bring like body soap or anything, you can just use mine. Unless you're super specific on that type of stuff. Then, just bring whatever. Sweet. All right, see you later. And we're here. What are you looking so nervous for? You act like we're about to hook up or something. I just wanted a little sleepover with my friend. But it seems like my friend had something else in mind. I'm kidding. All right, let's go. Yeah, I've been living alone ever since I was young. Well, I don't know. I guess my family wanted me to learn how to be self-sufficient very, very early. Which, of course, has its perks and its downfalls, but, the upside being, quite literally, at a young age, you know how to take care of yourself in every way possible. The downside? Loneliness is inescapable. So, I know it may not seem like it, but I'm actually really happy that you're here. Well, of course I am. You are someone very, very close to me. And within the past few weeks, we've been getting to know one another on a more personal level. So in my opinion, this was something that was bound to happen. So no use being nervous now. And besides, don't best friends go to each other's houses all the time anyway? It's different. We'll see. We'll see. Welcome to my humble abode. Well, thank you. I do my best to keep it clean. But sometimes, I'm gonna be very honest, I can't be bothered. You're gonna sleep on the couch? Who do you think I am? I'm not gonna let you sleep on the couch. Here, follow me. Ugh, the audacity to even suggest such a thing. There's one thing you need to understand. My house, my rules. And my rules say you're not sleeping on the fucking couch. So come on. Alright, this is where you're gonna be sleeping for tonight. Well, yeah, it's my room. This place comes with one bedroom, and it's this. Yeah, I don't mind at all. There's so much room here. So go ahead and get settled. I'll be right back. Just grabbing us some snacks, don't you worry. I won't be gone for long. Well, look at you. Getting all nosy into my stuff, huh? Don't worry. I don't mind. Those are just my, former trophies. Yeah, I used to do a lot of sports. It was all forced on me by my parents. They saw how tall I was and wanted to utilize it as much as possible. I know they were trying to do the best for me, but ultimately, sports wasn't really my calling. I know that doesn't make sense, seeing how I put my trophies all over my walls. Well, there's a reason behind all that. It's simply because these trophies and medals were the only things that made my parents proud of me. Everything else didn't really matter. If I didn't bring something home, well, safe to say, I don't even think they would care. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Don't you worry. I've accepted it a long time ago. I will say, the scars that it left probably explain a ton of my behaviors now. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely not normal. But there was one thing in particular that I figured out throughout our friendship. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. How about I set these down and we just sit on my bed and talk? I got a lot to say, so we might as well get comfortable. All right. So I have a lot to express and just a lot to get off my chest. With getting to know one another, we're going to know each other's highs and lows, and I guess this is one of my lows. Yes, I said I was fine. But ultimately, if you're going to get to know me, you might as well know the entire truth. Not what you expected, huh? Well, that's what you get for getting to know someone like me. Now, get comfortable. You see, my backstory isn't all sunshine and rainbows, but I can't really complain. I became the person that I am because of the lessons that I was taught. But because of the ways they were taught to me, I feel like something deep down inside was just missing. Like as if my inner child was just screaming for someone to just take care of her. My whole life I've been so independent and just self-reliant on everything. I wouldn't rely on anyone else because that's not what I was taught. I mean, if I couldn't rely on my parents, how the hell was I going to rely on any of my friends? That was my mindset for such a long time. But recently, that mindset has changed. And I didn't know why. I was never the type to rely on anyone when it came down to anything. It got to a point where I felt like something was wrong with me. When deep down, it was just my inner child finally being satisfied for once. You might be wondering, what the hell is this girl talking about? I'll get to the point in just a minute. But essentially, there was a change that happened in my life, and ever since then, I'm not able to be the same. And who can I blame for this particular event? That's right, you. For some odd reason, the moment you came into my life, everything just shifted. I was fine. I was literally okay before I met you. And the moment you stepped in, everything just began to crumble apart. Everything that I built up, all of the walls that I put up to protect myself, came crumbling down. So fast, I didn't even realize what had happened. You don't get it? Do you want me to dull it down for you a little bit? Fine. Don't worry, I get it. This is all really confusing. But essentially, the moment you stepped into my life, I realized you had something that I desperately needed, and I just can't live without, really. Yes, I'm being serious. You know me, I'm not the type of person to bluff. But I won't deny, I was very confused on why I felt this way for so long. But then I gave myself some time to think. I came to the realization that I just can't live without you. For the first time, I've never wanted someone to stay in my life as I do for you. You've shown me a lot of warmth ever since you knew me, despite my my intimidating first impression. You were so warm and so caring. Something about your presence just made me comfortable enough to rely on you. I just feel like you'll never, ever let me down. And you never have. And I don't think you ever will. I don't know, maybe I'm just rambling and just saying stupid shit at this point. But really, that's how I feel. I needed some time to figure out my feelings, but I've been feeling like this for a while. Why do you think I've been trying to hang out with you more? Not gonna even lie, I've been dropping some pretty big hints. I even had to fight off a few rumors. Which, I'm not gonna even lie with you, some of them were true. But for your sake, I just played it off. Wow, you look really overwhelmed. Sorry for dumping this all on you. Are you okay? Oh, that? No, you're fine. Seriously, you do not have to feel bad for me. I'm like completely okay. Somewhat, at least. Well, I guess it's just, again, you stepping into my life has really opened up a lot of wounds. But again, you being here in my life has also, in a way, I don't really know how to explain this, but it started the healing process that I didn't have for so long. I left all of those wounds from my childhood just in the past. I ignored them. I didn't realize how deep they were until you made me aware on how much I deeply wanted just someone I could rely on. Someone I could be dependent on. That's all I wanted. Just someone to care, you know? And every single day I saw you, you would always have that warm smile and that gaze. It never gets old. Despite everything, despite you being associated with me, putting you in danger, you always put that to the side. You always took care of me, even when I didn't ask for it. It's just in your nature to care about people. And I guess that part of you really just stuck to me. And now here I am, just begging for more. Something that I thought I would never do. But I guess people change with time. All of my old habits are just crumbling down as we speak. Huh? Am I okay? I was. But realizing all of this has really been overwhelming for me. I'm not gonna even lie with you. Just having you here, in my bed even. Every cell in my body just... I don't even know if I can say it. Can I? Can you promise me that I'm not gonna weird you out or anything? I know, but still, I don't want to scare you away. The only person that I've ever wanted to rely on, I don't want to mess things up. All right. Essentially, I really want to hold you. I want to feel my body around yours. Like that one time we were forced to sit in the same seat. Do you remember? She still has that same Fiat, by the way. So, if we ever wanted a ride from her, we would have to do the same thing. But for right now, if it's not too much to ask, I was wondering if we could just hold one another. Well, thank you. Come here. Oh, I know. You would think a girl who's 6'8" would invest into a bigger bed. Well, you see, there's only room for one. I never really planned on having anyone else here. So, we're just gonna have to make do. I would think about having someone here one day. Just someone special that I could just hold close to me and keep warm. And I guess today that's you. You should be honored. You were the first person to ever be in my arms like this. I am going to be very honest with you. I am not okay right now. Everything I shelled away for so many years is coming back to haunt me. I really should have invested into a therapist. But here I am, clinging on to you like as if I have no other hope. I'm sorry. It must be so weird to see me like this. So vulnerable and dependent on others. Dependent on you, especially. It's just your warmth, your scent, everything is just so comforting to me. I feel like all the pain and loneliness I've felt over the years is just melting away. Maybe all of it was just to prepare me for this moment, to make me appreciate it more. 'Cause my God, I don't think I could let you go at this point. And honestly, I just don't want you to go. Please, I'm begging you. Stay in my arms like this. Just for tonight. You know, I'm surprised you haven't just got up and left. For the first time in a while, I was scared. Scared on how you would react, and usually I wouldn't really care what other people think about me, but for you, it's different. I wonder throughout the day what you think about me. If you're even thinking about me at all and everything we've been through together. I wonder if you think I'm pretty or, if I'm worthy of being your friend. I've noticed just over time, my thoughts would just be consumed by you. So much for being self-sufficient and self-reliant. I'm laying here, clinging on to you like there's no hope left. I've been talking the whole time, but I do want your opinion on everything. How do you feel? Well, just about everything, really. You say the sweetest things ever, don't you? It's just in your nature to do so. Crying? Me? Why would I ever do such a thing? Don't let go of me, okay? I need this more than you know. I'll be fine, don't you worry. I just need a few minutes. Then I'll be back to normal and we can act like none of this happened. Huh? What are you saying? You better be careful with your words. Don't say anything that you might regret. Because right now, I don't think I could handle anything that wasn't the truth. If you don't want this, you better push me away now. And if you do, I will never, and I mean never, talk about this ever again. I'll go back to the self-sufficient girl you've met. All of this will just fade away like a dream or something. I don't know. So you better tell me now. Because again, if you don't tell me soon, I don't think I'll be able to let you go. You're not playing with my feelings, are you? For the first time ever, I show my vulnerable side to someone. Don't make me regret it. Do you feel it? How fast my heart is racing. Well, I guess you just have that effect on me. You make me feel so many things that I thought I never needed in my life. But now that I have, I don't think I could ever let it go. In a way, you're just so addictive. You know, when I first met you, I just knew things were a little different. Something about you seemed so warm. I didn't understand that warmth then, but feeling you in my arms this way, I think I finally understand what that warm feeling was. I felt so connected with you. Even from the moment we met, I just knew we were going to be something special, something new. And for the first time in my life, after so many years of loneliness, I'm finally healing. I have someone who can take care of me, someone who I can rely on, someone who I can just be myself around. I don't need to bring home a trophy to make you smile or to make you proud of me. I just have to be me. For once, I can just be myself. My heart's about to explode. You don't understand what this means to me, how much this means to me. So, I'd like to officially thank you and your tiny body for providing me so much joy and love that I thought I never needed. But now, I can't live without.